Hey everyone, RJ here. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to do a quick unboxing of an older flagship device. This is the LG G8X ThinQ. Okay, so this here is a 2019 flagship from LG, and it also came with the dual screen, as you can see right here. So let's just go ahead and do the unboxing here. Not going to spend much time on the unboxing itself, but I just want to see, what we have going on here in the box. So up top here, of course, is your little LG cleaning cloth, and here is the device. We'll go ahead and pick this here up and put it to the side for a moment, and we'll see just what and all does come in the box. So of course, you do got your fast charging LG wall adapter, as well as your USB Type-C charging cable there. Now let's see just what's in here. It's probably just your manuals and stuff like that, SIM ejection tool, and that's pretty much all there is to that. So we'll go ahead here and just put all this away. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and take out the dual screen out of its box here. Just slides right out, and there we go. How to install dual screen and all that kind of stuff. Gotta have an alarm over there going off, of course, at the worst possible time. Okay, so now that that little annoyance there is taken care of, we'll go ahead here, just open this here up and put it to the side as well. Okay, so we're back here with the LG G8X ThinQ, as you can see right there. Now it says that this phone is black, but it does have like a bluish hue to it, as you can see right there. Now on the right here, we have your power button. On top, we have your SIM and SD card tray. On the left, we have what looks to be a Google Assistant key and your volume rocker. And on the bottom, we got your bottom firing speaker, USB Type-C charging port, microphone, and headphone jack. And it's not focusing very well right now. And on the front up there, of course, is your little notch camera hole with your front speaker, and on the back here, of course, is your dual camera and your flash. Let's go ahead and see if it's got any juice here in this phone. A little vibration there. Alright, LG G8X ThinQ. I want to give you some specs of this phone. Now, this phone did come out in 2019, and there's a few differences between the LG G8 and the LG G8X. So I'll read all those specs off to you here in just a moment, just kind of recap and refresh, and we'll look at here and see how it looks in there and everything, and then we'll wrap this up. So I'll go ahead, I'll get it all set up, and I'll come back when it's finished. Okay, so we're all set up now and ready to go. Now this is a fully unlocked version of the G8X. Works on Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile. It's not bound to any carrier, which is a good thing. Now the one differential between the G8 and the G8X is there's no fingerprint scanner here on the rear of the phone. It's actually under display, so by tapping it here and unlocking it, and it seems to be pretty responsive. There's times that you gotta, of course, hold it a little bit longer. But it seems to be very responsive and very quick without any issues. Now, right now, it looks to be just very, very basic. Of course, LG skin. Not really the craziest about LG skin, to be honest with you. So it's probably get a third-party launcher. But swipe up here, and that's basically all of your apps. Got your essentials up here. It's got all your contacts, quick memo, game launcher, all that kind of stuff. HD audio recorder. Got your recommended up here for apps. Yeah, Facebook's on everything. Got your games, your dual screen apps for different games and stuff like that. And got your Google stuff here, of course, on your Android device. Now going here into the settings. I'm not going to spend much time here, of course, because it's an LG and they all basically are the exact same thing. However, according to how this camera here, I'm using the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. It's my first video, really, with the S21 Ultra. So, yeah, just kind of bear with me as I'm trying to get situated with it. But I am going to cut on dark mode because it's just going to look better, my personal opinion. And there you go. So it does look better. And I'm also going to cut on the navigation. Let's see if I can do that right now. Yeah, we're going to do gestures. I prefer gestures. It's just a whole lot easier for me now to use those. But anyway, I'm going to give you a few specs of the G8X right quick like. Now, of course, you see right there is your dual camera. The V50, which is sort of like the G8X, has got a triple camera setup, but the G8X has a dual camera. Now, the specs on the camera is a 12 megapixel wide angle lens with an aperture of f1.8 and has optical image stabilization, and a 13 megapixel ultra wide lens at an aperture of 2.4, and they can record in 4K 30, 4K 60, 1080 30, 1080 60, all that kind of good stuff. It has stereo sound recording, and for the selfie camera, it's got a 32 megapixel wide angle lens with an aperture of f1.9 and can record at 4K at 30 frames per second. This also has dual stereo speakers, so that's also a really good thing as well. And the headphone jack on here with the all that good stuff. So yeah, now this phone does have a 6.4 inch display. Now, if you remember, the G8 has a 6.1 inch display, and that one I believe is Quad HD. However, on here we got a 6.4 inch 1080 by 2340 resolution display at 19 by 5 by 9 with corner and Gorilla Glass 6 on the front and corner and Gorilla Glass 5 on the rear. It is an OLED display, and you can tell it. I mean, just looking here at the display, it looks really good, very crisp, very clear, and very easy to see. This phone is IP68 dust and water resistance and has MIL standard 810G compliant. So very durable phone here. IP68, of course you don't want to submerge it in water, and it's not waterproof. There's no phone that's waterproof. It's just water resistant, okay? So don't dunk it in water. Now this phone did come out originally with Android 9 Pie, upgradable to Android 10. Let's go ahead and verify right now just what version of Android we are on. And we're currently running Android version 10. Now, this is supposed to get Android 11, I do believe. Not sure when yet, but at least it did come shipped with Android 10 here installed. So that's always a good thing there as well. Now, this phone does run the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 processor, has 6 gigabytes of RAM, and this version here has 128 gigabytes of onboard storage. Now, the battery life is up on the G8X from the original G8 to a 4,000 milliamp hour battery with 21 watt fast charging, quick charge 4.0, and 9 watt wireless charging. And it's got, like I said, under display optical fingerprint scanner. It's got USB Type-C 3.1, USB on the go, Bluetooth 5.0. It's got dual band Wi-Fi. I mean, it's just got everything going on here with this LG. And to be honest with you, I love the way it's designed. I love the way it's built. To me, the G series and the V series is, in my opinion, the only good LGs there's ever been. Y'all know that I'm not the biggest fan of LG. I've made that known many times. But I got to give it to LG for their G series and their V series phones. They're just very, very solid. But I am going to go ahead and confirm here in the settings, as far as, the storage and all that kind of stuff. Don't want to make this too awful long here because, this is an older phone, 2 years old, but honestly, why does it matter? So, yeah, 120 gigabytes of storage, 104 gigabytes free, so that's really nice, to see that there. And basically, just your typical stuff, your extensions here for your smart cleaning, your gamings, your floating bar, knock on, knock off. I mean, basically, it's just your typical LG settings menu. And so, yeah. I mean, really good stuff going on here. Okay, you can go away there, little gesture thing. So let's go ahead right now and we'll check out this dual display. I'm very interested to see how this here is going to work. Hopefully it does work. So first time trying it out here. Go ahead and just slip this in here just like that. And we'll go ahead and fold it shut. You can see right there, it tells the time, it tells the date and the battery percentage and all that kind of stuff. This does make it very heavy. I mean, this makes this phone very heavy and very thick, as you can see. But now we'll go ahead and open up the display, and there you go. Man, that looks so nice. I mean, these displays are beautiful. LG makes some very good looking displays. I don't have my left print there set up. It does have a firmware update, it said, so we're going to wait there on the firmware update for the time being. Now, it's going to take me a little bit of time to get used to all of this, because honestly, I have no idea. What's nice about this here is how you can just set the phone up like this, you know, and you can type, you can watch YouTube here. Yeah, you can play games and have the controls down here instead of on screen. I mean, it's just really, really cool. And the fact that it also goes all the way around is also a really nice feature there as well, where the back screen is off. And but I want to tell you, this thing is heavy. It's very, very heavy. But I am liking it so far. I really am liking it. I think it's kind of cool. You know, and this phone does not cost a ton of money. I mean, this phone is sub $400, brand new, fully unlocked for all carriers. And what you're getting, you know, is an 855 processor. You're getting 6 gigabytes of RAM. You know, most likely 128 gigabytes of storage. There's a 64 gigabyte variant available. This dual screen here came with it, and I ended up paying under $400 for this phone. Now, yes, I know you can get them renewed or pre-owned for like $200 and something, but seriously, unless you just want to buy something pre-owned or renewed and you never know what you're going to get, less than $400 here. I got this on B&H Photo, and I got it a little while back, so the sale might be off. They was actually wanting more for the original G8 than they were this one, but this here was on sale. So I decided to go ahead and grab it and pick it up before you couldn't pick them up anymore. And so this is the LG G8X with the dual screen included. So it was nice to actually, you know, check this out, bring it to the channel. I know I drug this thing out. It's really my first video back after 3 months of doing an unboxing, and I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, but I will have more coverage on this phone. So if you enjoy seeing this here, I'm sorry I rambled on so much, but if you enjoy seeing this here on the channel, be sure to hit that like button. Any questions that you may have, leave it down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Click that bell for all notifications, and that would be appreciated. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.